Newcastle 2, Manchester City 1. Absolutely shit. I'm sorry, lads. I've got to be honest. Newcastle deserved to win that game. Did some decisions go against us? Yes. But we can't always be blaming the referee. The other week against Liverpool, it went our way. Today, VAR didn't go our way. And that's something that you get with every club. Well, maybe not every club. Like some clubs do traditionally get favoured more. But you can't be complaining because one week you get a decision, the other week you don't. So that's why I'm not complaining about VAR. The thing on with the Foden thing, first time around it looked like clear penalty. The second time I seen it looked soft, so it's one of them. But the goal, I think there was nothing wrong with their goal. It looked like a clear goal, the Harvey Barnes second one. And fair play to Harvey Barnes, scored 2 goals today, was excellent. But none of our players turned up apart from Nunes, Mateus Nunes, I've already said his name. Ruben Diaz, who obviously scored a deflected goal to get us back in at 1-1. And Donnarumma kept us in it as well. Other than that, no one really turned up for City. I mean, Foden, Cherky, and Doku, they did okay in the first half, but second half there was nowhere to be seen. Mamouche did come on. He tried, didn't really come off from him, and didn't really get into the game. Oscar Bob did okay, but Savinho, I'm sorry, mate, you were shit. But too many players today had off days. And I went into this game not confident. Even though I did predict a City win, I went 1-0. I've seen a lot of people saying that we was going to pump them 4-1, 3-1, this, that and the other. But you rarely see Newcastle get battered at home, no matter what the state of form Newcastle's in. Since a takeover, anyway. And I thought Tonali was excellent for them. Bruno G was excellent for them. Livramento, Pope did well when was called upon. Most of their players did well. Even though Voltermerg, or however you say his name, didn't score, he did have some good chances and he worked hard off the ball as well. So fair play to Newcastle, no complaints from me. But my worry is our away form's poor. We bottled it at Brighton to lose the game 2-1. We went into a game against Villa that was out of form as well. They beat us. And they played us off the park as well. Newcastle, away, today, went into the game, not in great form. I think they didn't win in like 4 or 5, something like that, beat us. Arsenal, we conceded late on. Yeah, Arsenal are a good side, I'm not denying that. But there's been too many times this season, away from home, that we've bottled it and not got it over the line and either lost or drawn. And most of the time in the league, we've lost. And you can't win the league with that away form. You've got to be good away and at home. And our away form's been a problem for a few years now. But because we've been winning titles, no one's really been commenting on it since last season. Because obviously last year we came third and we didn't win anything in like the league or Champions League, whatever. But our away form's been a problem for the last few years. I don't think it's been particularly great in the 21-22 season. Because the 21-22 season, where we won the league, Ilkay made the Scousers cry. 3-2. Against Villa to win the league, 2-0 down to come back. We lost one away game that season, and that was Spurs' opening day of the season. And our away record was very good then, but in the league. But this year, not been good enough. Last year wasn't good either. And 23-24, 3 of our league defeats ended up being away from home. And it's just not good enough. You can't win the league with that away form. It's not over. The title's not over. Don't get me wrong. But Arsenal win tomorrow. They go 7 points in front of us. And we still got to go Chelsea, Crystal Palace away, Man United away, Tottenham away, Liverpool away. Even though they've been shit and they lost 3-0 to Forest today. They always turn up against us at Anfield. No matter how they're getting on or how we're getting on. Even our best teams have struggled there when they've been shit. So I don't have much confidence for those away games. And you've even got Sunderland, who will have a good go. Even though they lost to Fulham today away, at home they're a very good side. They've got points off Arsenal. So it's not title doom and gloom, but for me, it doesn't look like we're going to win the league unless we sort out our home form. Well, our home form's been very good. We only lost one game to Tottenham. I don't know why I'm saying that. I talked shit there. But we've got to improve the away form, because otherwise the title's a no-go, because you can't win the league with that away form. Because even in days like today, when you're not at your best, you could still try and get a draw out of the game. A draw wouldn't have been a bad result, but we got back into the game, conceded another stupid goal, and just not good enough. And we move on to Leverkusen in the Champions League, and we should hopefully win that game. We've got Leeds, I will be at that game, but we've just kicked ourselves in the foot, because even if Chelsea do drop points, I mean, if Arsenal do drop points to, say, Chelsea next week or Tottenham tomorrow, then there's still a bit of a points gap there because of our stupidity and loss today. It wasn't good enough, and not many of our players turned up. And I'm not, like discrediting Newcastle. They were absolutely fantastic. Fabulous today from Newcastle. Fair play, Ant and Deck. Fair play, all the Geordies out there. And they deserved the win. And Newcastle's a difficult place to go, so I'm not, begrudging that. But I don't want to see, so many of our players have off days. I know everyone can't be perfect, and no one can have a good game every single game, but to have that many players on that pitch, out of your 11 players on the pitch, to have an off day is just not acceptable. But City till we die. I'm not going to give up on this club. I will go to the Leeds game next week, and we fight to the end. But today, well done, Newcastle. It's not our night, and it's Newcastle night. Fair play, and we move on to the next one. Cool on the Blues.